What's up, everybody? This is your girl, TS Madison, honey. Is it on? Is it on? Is this thing recording? Honey, I am loud, live, and always and forever in color, but not at the Marvelous Chateau. I am here on the iHeart podcast with my very own podcast, The Outlaws, with none other than the TS Madison. Now, I have an array of guests, and I love all my guests that come on the show. But this next guest that I have right now in particular is a woman that is as controversial as me. And there are not many women that are controversial as me and stand on it. There are women who are controversial and they hide, or there are women that are controversial and they don't really stand in it, honey. This woman is a controversial woman that stands on what she believes. And I've always had a liking to her because I saw pieces of my personality embedded deep, because y'all know I say what the fuck I want to say when I get ready, how the fuck I get ready, when I get ready. And if I got to read a bitch down to the floor, bitch, I would do that. But she has her own flavor in doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've every time I get a new podcast or a new something or whatever, I really like to bring her because I like the way that I see pieces of what I do. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Miss Cherry the Boom.
Hey, love. How are you?
Honey.
How are you?
Damn,
How are you? How you doing, sister?
Cherry, listen, you know I love you.
I love you.
And I never, ever try to go anywhere. Like, anytime I get something new, where it's in any big space or whatever, because I just feel like that, because, they always try to say, I don't fuck with the girls, or I don't platform the girls, or whatever. And then when I platform the girls, it's like, oh, you should have platformed this, you should have did this and that. When I was like, but I like Cherry.
Yeah.
I've always liked Cherry.
And I want to tell you, I appreciate that because I see it. I don't care what they say, because there's a lot of girls that love to talk about fucking with the girls. Can we cuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down.
Okay. Just making sure. There's a lot of girls out there that talk about they fuck with us, but they really don't. They really don't. And you, on numerous occasions, have always reached out, show me love. And I want to tell you here, I appreciate you and I do love you.
Listen, I love you because I see. Now, I do know that I've polished a bit, just a tad. Just a little bit. Well, a lot of bit. So that I can maneuver through spaces that I want to maneuver in. But I do like the rawness and grittiness that you have. And I think that's because that's authentic. Let me take this earring out because she is terrorizing me. I think that's authentic to you. And it's also authentic to me to be, who we are. Now, there's a segment on my show that I call the Talk Your Shit segment. In this segment, I'm going to explain it so that you can do it, because I don't want you to give nothing less. In this segment, it's time for you to talk your shit. It's tell us who you are. I know what it is, but it's tell the viewer who you are, what you do, what you're proud of. Now, this is your moment and your time to shine, so don't hold back. So, like, when I do it, I let the girls know, bitch, I'm on this. Bitch, I got this many. I do this, because I feel like in these moments, you don't get the opportunity to celebrate yourself because everybody's always telling you to slow down, be humble.
Yes.
I don't want no humility here.
Yes.
I don't want no humility.
Yes.
I want you to throw that shoulder, let a motherfucking hoe know, bitch, that you a Cherry the Boom.
Absolutely.
And what you do and who. That's what I want you to give me that.
Okay.
And you look and tell them, hi, my name is Cherry the Boom, and
Which
I
camera?
am. Any one of them, bitch, because these is yours.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I am Cherry the Boom. And believe it or not, sister, I'm really a humble person. I'm really a country girl from the South. And I've learned that you can't really be humble with these hoes. I'm working on a book, Black Butterfly Rising, and I just started a podcast, Cherry on Top. You guys make sure you follow me on YouTube. I'm just a girl that's about being honest. Living in your truth, I've learned that people are not going to like you. So why waste your time trying to get everybody to understand you? We've never been understood since grade school. We've been talked about, we've been judged, we've been criticized, and people choose to hate us. And in the midst of them choosing to hate us, I'm not going to dim myself. I'm not going to walk in their shadows. I'm not going to walk on eggshells. And it is what it is. So make sure y'all get my book. Make sure y'all follow me and my new podcast. And that's what we're doing right now.
So you are you're now an author. You you have a podcast.
Yes.
Everything. I want you to tell me everything you do, bitch. We're unashamed.
Well, let's talk about what pays the bills.
Come on.
Okay, so I personally believe that no woman should entertain no man that does not provide. Some people call it escorting. Some people call it prostitution. I call it being a woman. A lot of y'all mamas are running around here, wouldn't be married to your daddy if he wasn't taking care of bills. Let's be honest. But as a trans woman, because we are so sought after and because we are so sexy and because we live in our authentic truth, people try to label us as this one thing. It is what it is. I think we're just more honest and upfront about it.
You just want your money.
I just want my money.
It's fuck you, pay me.
It's fuck you, pay me.
That's right.
And
That's
it
right.
always has been because you don't give a fuck about me. These men don't love us. They don't love a lot of those women that they out here dealing with.
They don't. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. So I want to talk to you a bit about that. Like, you know, I was a sex worker. Shit, if times get hard, bitch, I pull my knee pads out the closet if I motherfucking need to, bitch. Because I still know how to get down in the motherfucking compound. I'm still a sought after girl, even after all these years.
Okay.
You know, I'm one of the girls that kicked the door in for the wave of stuff of the way the shit goes on now.
Bitch, I saw one of your videos for the first time.
You did?
This week.
Listen, they say, oh.
I said work, bitch.
Bitch, down. Down. Listen.
Yes, ma'am.
I made my mark.
Yes, you did.
But I want people to understand that, you know, to elaborate a little bit more off of what you said about knowing. It's kind of like knowing your worth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate that to say that, well, you're not worth more than being a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you're going to treat me like a dog, bitch, you're not going to feed me puppy child.
And I think when they use the word prostitute, I think a lot of people like to elaborate prostitute with sex. For me, prostitute is, like, I would never say, yeah, I'm a prostitute. But if someone was to say you're a prostitute, bitch, okay, if that's what you call it, I'm about my money. And everywhere every woman goes, there's a man chasing after you. There's a man that wants to smile in your face. There's a man that wants to waste your time. There's a man that wants your body. And as a woman, I'm like, I'm not having sex with every man, but every man I am asking something from.
Every single one.
Every single one, believe it or not. People call it escorting, prostitution. But bitch, I probably have sex
They
with...
going up for you in the booth in there. They going up.
I probably have sex 10 times a year.
Oh. You probably make love 10 times a year.
No, I probably have intercourse, sex 10 times a year.
Well, what are you doing the rest of the times of the year?
Getting my money. It's a fantasia, darling.
You know I want to dig. May I?
Let's get the shovel.
Okay. So I've told the people around me that I've only been with 4 men in my life.
Okay.
And I understand what you mean, like you probably have sex 10 times. I've only been intimate with 4 men that have known me, that have shared life experiences with me. 4 of them in my entirety of my life. I'm headed to be 50.
You look good.
Bitch, I try. Bitch, that's that cum that I rubbed on the skin. Preserved.
Okay.
But so I'll be 48, you know, next month. Well, shit. By the time, I don't know, I'll probably be 48. I don't know.
Okay.
But so I've been with 4 men personally.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've been a fantasy to countless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been a situation to millions.
Yeah.
You know, and I've made my money, but I've only been with 4 men.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what
I
I'm with
understand
that?
Completely.
And I think what people tend to never understand about us girls who have had the opportunity to experience the darker side, if I had the opportunity to go back and redo this, I tell myself, would you do this again, Madison? I said, there was a time I would say, I don't know. But then it's like, yeah, because if the world remains the way that it is, and the way that men treat us as trans women, especially as Black trans women, like we're expendable and you know, like, you know, and they try to run with the guise of, oh, I didn't know, or
yes,
I don't this and this, booty whoop. Yeah, I charge everybody.
Yeah.
When did you get to this space? Because I know as a woman, you want to be outside of looked at as just a sex object, a sex thing, or fantasy. You want to have a relation. You want to not a relationship, but you want to be known. Like I said, I've known 4 men in my life. You want to be known. You want to share intimacy with a person. When did the turning point happen for you? Because I can tell you when it happened for me, but I want to know when it happened for you.
For me, when I transitioned.
Okay.
What people don't know, even before I transitioned, I've just always had this thing where I don't want to interact with someone in that way who does not add to me. I was raised in a 2-parent household, and I saw how my dad treated my mom and my mom treated my dad, and that's what I want. And if you're not giving me that, if that's not the road we're heading down to, what can you do for me? And along the way, I've noticed that all I can do is get money from these men because a lot of men don't want relationship. Let's be honest. A lot of people are afraid of commitment. A lot of people have hurt and trauma that they're dealing with, and I have no time for that. So when I transitioned, I was a makeup artist. And when I decided to take my womanhood seriously, they fired me. Yes, girl, they fired me. And I ended up losing my townhouse. I ended up losing my car. And along the way, I ran into the community. And this guy, he was like, well, you know, what girls like you do when they, you know, in times of trouble, they post ads. This was back in the day with Backpage and Craigslist. And I'm like, well, what do they do, bitch? I need the money. And he was like, well.
So a guy introduced you to
a guy.
Oh.
Yes. And
not a girl. Cause you know what's crazy? Because usually one of our gay mom. Did you have a gay mama?
I did, but I would honestly say she never told me to escort. She just told me to stop having sex for free. She never told me about posting ads. She never told me about, you know, go look for men for these reasons. But she was like, bitch, all this sex you having, you don't need to be dealing with no man and you fucked up. You know, so in a young mind, I wasn't thinking like prostitution. I'm just like, girl, what? So coming to Atlanta, I posted my ad and it went from there. And would I do it all over again? Absolutely. I think that the only negative side of it is you see men. I'm not even gonna say negative, but one of the dark sides of it is you see men for who they really are.
Really are. And when you
you can't unsee that.
You cannot. You can't.
You see men for who they really are.
Even me that is not in that world anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to have normalcy.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't.
And let me tell you this. I purposely last year went a whole year, no ads, no escorting, no dealing with men in that way. And in the last few months, I was like, girl, why did I stop? These men trying to go on dates, bitch, I have never been on a date until last year for free. And it was for nothing. These men nowadays, in order for you to get a cheeseburger, bitch, they want to fuck you. Sweetie, I'm not doing this. I've been in 2 relationships my whole life.
So you've known 2 men?
2 men.
I've known 4.
I've known 2. And I'm not wasting my time. Be honest with me. Be true to me. You have to know who you are in order to be with a woman like me. I don't deal with DL men. I don't deal with men who are trying to figure themselves out. You don't get this far in life in who you are looking for a man who's still questioning.
So let's unpack the term DL.
Mm-hmm.
What is a DL man to you?
To me or to society?
To you.
To me, a DL man is someone who is ashamed of you. A DL man is someone who lives his sexual fantasies in secrecy. A DL man is someone that only calls you when he wants his rocks knocked. That's what a DL man is to me.
So what is a DL man to society?
A DL man to society.
From what you've, from your perspective, what is it to society?
A DL man to society.
From your perspective.
They are men who get exposed. They don't think that men are DL unless they are exposed. Men are out here doing the gayest shit, gossiping. Girl, I don't want to go too X-rated on here.
No, you can. Please.
But men are out here doing things that you know damn well.
Sucking dick, getting fucked.
Yes.
You need me to help you?
Please.
Sucking dick, getting fucked, licking ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the gag is they're having women doing it to them too.
Yes.
Like
it kind of starts in that space.
Yes. Oh, can you eat my ass? And don't get me wrong. I don't think that a man anytime I feel like a man is having
anal play,
period. Does that make him gay? Not necessarily if he's doing it with a woman, but
you're a
keep
woman.
your eye on him.
But you're a woman.
No. I mean, as in like putting a biological woman,
a female,
mm-hmm. putting a strap on and fucking them, and I don't think that is gay.
Well, I don't think any man that deals with us is gay.
I don't think any man that deals with us is gay.
Because how could you be dealing with us, you know what I'm saying, and identify as gay? Now, do I feel like that he's adjacent somewhere to what we go through in the community? Yes, because he can't really openly have that type of conversation.
I think a lot of men are greedy.
Ooh.
I don't even really think it's a sexuality.
Oh, what's greedy? Tell me greedy.
Greedy. I think they want everything. And I feel like men who fuck woman after woman after woman, you're getting bored. Even as someone who is looked at as a sex worker or a porn star or whatever the case may be, girl, I know people that have way more sex than me. Way more. People who work 9 to 5s and they have all this judgment towards sex workers and strippers and all of that, they have more sex than us.
And they have nothing to show for it.
And they have to get up early in the morning.
And they have nothing to show for it.
Nothing.
But have a plethora of men.
In judgment.
Yes. Even the gay ones that be like doing all that lewd, lascivious fucking and have nothing to show for it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nothing. DL to me is this. I think DL is not the same as trade. I think DL is more of a gay term, like because I'm older than you,
Okay.
Cherry. So when I was coming up, like DL was for the faggies.
Mm-hmm.
The faggies mess with the DL boys. That's those butch boys, like said over here in the corner, that presents butch and go out there and then get into the things and do the things of the thing.
You think that that's DL when they're messing with the guy?
Yes. I think it's trade when they fool with us. Trade and DL to me,
okay.
From my perspective, ain't the same thing. DL is gay.
I never thought of it like that.
I've always felt that trade was very much so, particularly for us in the cunts. Trades is for us in the cunt. The DL is for the gay boys. Cause they got the DL boys is out there rolling around with the boys with the temp phase, but the way that shit has evolved so much, like, girl, I'm from the time, and this is why I struggle with having these conversations with females. I'm not gonna say biological with females. Because they can't fathom gentlemen being attracted to us trans women and them, and also having sex with us trans women and them, and still identifying as straight. And this is why I put them in the trade category. The DL is when they like boys. We ain't boys.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. And there's gonna be 1,500 people out there windmilling about this. You didn't say it. I said it. We ain't boys.
Yeah, but they know that though, because I tell people all the time: if we're not women, then what's the debate? If we're not women, what is the fuss? If we're not women, why are you telling other men that that's a man? If it's known and understood who we are and what we are, what is the debate? What is the fuss? And what it is you see our existence.
You do.
And whether you like it or not, you have no choice but to respect it because we are here.
So what would you say to people? No, I want to go back to this DL shit.
Okay.
But hold my thought.
Please.
So the DL part with I've always seen it with boys. Like, they like the DL. I'm a DL thug. Like, they're perpetrating a trade.
Talking about the homosexuals.
Yeah, the DLs are perpetrating a trade boy. Because the DLs is the faggies. And they have the boys. The trade is different. I'm from a time when trade, like, bitches, if it's film presenting, if it look like pussy, it's pussy.
Okay.
If it smell like pussy, it's pussy. And if it's presenting pussy, it's pussy. These boys that's now, which are falling under the DL thing, is like they move it through everything.
Yeah.
If you a feminine boy, they fucking you.
Yeah.
If you non-binary, they fucking you. If you trans, they fucking you. If you the cunt, they fucking you. If they which to me is like a lot of, it's kind of pansy a little.
But if, honestly, Maddie, I'm one of those girls who, I think labels have become a thing.
Labels are very destructive in our community.
And I feel like as I get older, I'm not really fucking with the labels. Because a lot of people, for us, they're like, oh, that's a trans woman. No, I'm Cherry and that's Madison.
That's right.
All of these labels, they're going to keep coming out with more things because y'all are trying to put people in an umbrella. We don't go in an umbrella. And the only reason why we do use the LGBTQIA plus community is because we're trying to be respectful to others. Bitch, I'm Cherry.
That's it.
And I've been Cherry since day one. I'm not ashamed of who I was. I know my mama had a boy, but you also know that you're looking at a grown-ass woman.
Boom.
It's okay. And I think as these labels keep coming out, there's this narrative that's pushed that we don't know who we are.
Yeah, I know.
If we didn't know who we are, why are we sitting here like this?
Yeah.
When the world
exactly.
told us, no, you can't do that.
Here's the here's the argument that I've had just recently. I was girl, bitch, when I had a temp fade. I was girl, when I was walking around, bitch, with my Patrick Ewings on. That's how, bitch, that's the last pair of tennis shoes I bought as a poor boy. When I had those Patrick Ewings on, I was girl. When I had that feminine blouse on, I was girl. But the moment that I did the
doll.
things.
Yeah.
I became the doll.
The things are the things.
You're a man.
Yes. And you better remind me, bitch. You better say it. You know why? Because you're intimidated and you're jealous. No one in their right mind feels any type of way towards somebody for nothing. People are sad. People are jealous. People are evil.
I want to get into this with you really quickly.
Bitch.
You have I've scaled back because I used to be brass with it like that. But I've scaled back because I tend to like to get into, and not because I'm a coward, but I scale back because I like to get in spaces where I can slightly debate and also understand my opponent. You openly say, "Oh, bitches is jealous. Women can be jealous of me." I don't get into using those words because I know that that's a super trigger for a woman,
bitch.
For a female, that is a trick. If you, because I've seen you tell females
on purpose, intentionally,
and you see I don't do that. You know I don't do it. I'll be like, because I know this is gonna drive them crazy. Now, do I think it? I think there's some roots. They're rooted in something. But you openly you'll tell a female, "I've seen you do this, bitch. You jealous of me." And you know, a female's thing is, how could I be jealous of a carbon copy? I'd like you to elaborate on what you mean.
Girl, I'm so glad you asked me that, because there's all their response. How can I be jealous? I'm the real thing. So if you're the real thing, why are you angry? If I want to be you, why do you need to say that? You see my existence. I don't want to be you. I don't want to have periods. I don't want children. You have nothing that I want. When it came to this woman, that was hormone therapy. I've always known how I wanted to present before I even knew what transgender was. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to see the television shows like Maury and Jerry Springer and Ricky Lake. And is it a man or is it a woman? It's a transsexual, it's a transgender. And even though I didn't know how that was possible, I knew that was me. It's representation. And when I tell women that they're jealous and their response is, "How could I be? Look at you."
Oh.
That's really what it's all about. Our physical. Yes, we are women inside of here, but they can't see inside. They only see our physical, and this physical is what has you in an uproar. You can call it fake, you can call it this, you can call it that, but it's mine. There's a lot of biological women out here with fake breasts and ass and hips and teeth. So why aren't their bodies fake? Y'all are jealous. That's what it is, girl. It's jealousy. And they need to be reminded of that. And again, when I speak like that, it's not all women. You know, they be quick to be like, "Oh, y'all hate us. Y'all are jealous of us." No, sweetie. If y'all left us alone, there would be no problem.
So what does leaving us alone look like to you?
Leaving us alone is allowing us to be. Leaving us alone is staying in your place. Leaving us alone is not feeling obligated that it is your business to tell a man what's between our legs or what we were born. That's what leaving us alone is. Leaving us alone is not trying to figure out who's having sex with us because we all fucking the same man.
Well, do you truly believe that we're all fucking the same
Absolutely.
man?
I deal with husbands all the time, boyfriends all the time. It's not something that I'm proud of, but it is also a part of the reason why I'm single, because I see how they do you. So you can't be the blueprint. I allow you to be you and exist. Why can't we? And I'm just not one of those girls who are asking to be friends. I'm not one of those girls that are asking for you to allow me to be myself. I'm not looking for your approval. I'm not looking for your acceptance. I'm not looking for your opinion. None of that matters to me.
Well, we're going to be raw here. So let's be raw. A woman, because I read what they write about you.
Mm-hmm.
Because they used to write those things about me.
Tear me up.
They used to write them about.
Write it.
They used to write them, and they take some of that vitriol that they have for you, and they apply it to me, and I'm okay with it because, this is the way when they have a general conception of a person, they apply it to everyone that's like that person, and so they've said that you are angry with women.
Mm-hmm.
What is your answer to that?
If I am, I have a reason.
Why? What is your reason? Tell me.
Unnecessary hate. That's first of all, people think that we are hated just because we're trans. This has happened since we were little boys. It is nothing new. And you become a professional with dealing with hate and jealousy for no reason. So why all of a sudden wait till I'm who I've always wanted to be to finally care about what you say about me? I don't. It's coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of jealousy. It's coming from a place of insecurity.
So what I'm hearing from you, Cherry, is that you are tired.
Yes.
You're tired of the unnecessary malice.
Yes.
You're tired of the unnecessary outbursts of unwarranted attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You're tired of just trying to exist and people don't want you to exist.
But let me say this. I've healed from that. I'm going to always tell the truth. And what people don't know about me when they see me cussing and going off, oh, she's angry. No, bitch, you don't know me. You don't know. I like cussing bitches out.
Me too.
Like, just
me too.
Girl, I like it. I go to bed and sleep peacefully every night.
Every single one of them.
But today, if you needed to be cussed out and put in your place, I am honored to be the one to tell you. Because somebody needs to. Because if they don't, you will keep doing it. I'm not angry. I don't hate no one unnecessarily. But bitch, you don't get to treat me how you want to treat me. And then I have to be okay with it and move on. And a lot of people from our community do that.
Yes.
They shut up.
What do you think? Because I want to stay in the female department, but I want to pivot just a tidbit over to our circle.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the disdain? Do you think that the disdain for us as trans women with gay men is the same disdain that females have? That some, not all, and some gay men, not some females have for us and some gay men? Like, is it the same? Is it rooted in the same thing? Is it all about men on both sides?
And to answer your question, that is a yes.
Am I shaking the table?
But it's just from two different areas. The gay men, they feel like we're the same. And women feel like we're not the same. And it's all because of men. I had a homosexual, I want to use other words, but I'm going to be
You want to say
nice.
faggot? Go ahead. I'm here. Bitch, I said.
Girl, and I've had a punk say that he hoped that a nigga blew my brains out because a nigga play with my money, and you know how I get on the internet.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And for that to come from a man from our community, and even though he's garbage, he's trash, he's a nobody, the fact that you would even come out of your mouth and say that towards any trans woman who has done absolutely nothing to you, it is hate on both ends. It is hate on both ends, and it's because a lot of them, they want us to shut the fuck up so they can keep sucking those DL dicks in privacy. Because they don't, let's talk about it, gay men don't like gay men. Gay men like the idea of a straight man. They like the idea of a man having a girlfriend. They like the idea of being the feminine one in the relationship. So when they see us presenting in all of our womanhood every day of our life, they know they can't give what we give, but they feel that we're the same. I've had a gay guy tell me, aren't we the same? You know we're not the same.
Yeah, we're
not the same. Both our mama had boys, but we are not the same.
Yes, your mother had a boy and a man.
Yeah.
My mother had a man that's not a woman.
Yeah.
A male that's a woman.
And even as a child, like I said earlier, before I even knew what trans was, I knew I was different.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, I feel like trans has become a hobby.
Yeah.
Trans has become a thing. Trans has become being popular.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell any girl, not to disrespect anybody, but if you don't have those thoughts as a child, transitioning and being a trans woman are two different things.
I have so many. I'm gonna go in so many different places.
I'm behind you.
Oh, I know. Because I came to ask you. Because I know how I feel about everything.
Yeah, and I think we agree on a lot of things.
A lot.
And that's why every time you call, I come.
Yes, I agree on a lot of stuff. Because I watched our mere presence disturb.
Mm-hmm.
Our mere presence disturb. And I've been like, why?
You know why.
I do. I know why.
And that's why you keep showing up.
All the time.
And that's why I'm right behind you.
Because my presence is my advocacy, honey, and my motherfucking goddamn visibility is my activism.
Absolutely.
I'm an activist just because I walk in the room, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm an advocate, bitch, because I exist.
Absolutely.
You don't want me here.
Absolutely.
But I'm here.
Never.
You don't want me on television.
Never.
But I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want me on radio. But I'm here.
Absolutely.
You don't want me on an album with the biggest star in the motherfucking world, bitch. And you girls try to minimize it and say stupid shit out of your mouth over there like, girl, it's very much so, girl, given y'all wasn't in the same room. Me and that woman have been in the same room many times. Wait on it.
It's done.
So it's a lot of things is rooted in jealousy. A lot of things is rooted in it's jealousy, and it's insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
I can be in the room with you. I think that you're a very beautiful woman. I've always told you you're very beautiful because I've always felt that. But I don't feel nothing like standing with you. I know that I just don't. I don't feel nothing standing by another woman. I don't feel like nobody gets me in that space where I'm like,
yeah,
because I understand we not fighting over nothing.
But it's also because you are comfortable with being you.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like themselves. That's why they're always in a constant competition with somebody. I see no bitch.
Yes.
And what's between your legs matters not to me.
At all. Nothing.
Nothing. And truth be told, they want us to hate our dicks.
Oh, I love mine.
I never get rid of it.
Ever. And so while we're here, let's chat. I am so totally in tune, even if I don't use my motherfucking piece.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the problem and the part where people can't understand. I mean people. Because if we just put it all on females,
yeah,
the gay boys, they don't understand it either.
Yeah.
That shit don't mean that.
People.
What people don't understand is that when someone is attracted to us, they're attracted to all of us. And there are men, and you can attest to this because I have lots of conversations when I'm trying to explain to people, like, there are men who I deal with that don't got nothing to do with my piece. They're not here for my piece.
Right.
I got it.
Yeah.
It's there. That makes me different.
Yeah. And I think that when you embrace what people consider to be a flaw, that's what makes you damn near perfect.
Perfect.
In your own way. We are all in God's image.
Yes, all of it.
And I think that I tell people all the time, it's not a flaw unless you have a problem with it. And I've become completely comfortable with who I am and my body.
And I think that that scares people to see how comfortable people are. Because motherfucker be online, call me, you fat, you this and the other. And I'd be like, baby, listen, I'm charged by the pound, bitch. Yes.
But you know one thing that people always say, but they try to exclude us from it? There's somebody out there for everybody. But when men show up for us, something wrong with him. No, it's somebody for everybody. And girl, the fact that we are living in a day where they don't even want to consider us human. Like, girl, like what?
They've taken the humanity out of us. That's why they were able to make us public enemy number one. They were able to make us public enemy number one during this whole campaign.
But it's only for now. Because before it was somebody else. They're always finding someone for the agenda.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, if you want to get a racist motherfucker together with a stupid ass nigga, put a punk out there. They gonna join forces to try to stomp that out.
But guess what? As soon as they did that, that white motherfucker turned on them black motherfuckers too.
Well, that was always the target anyway.
But did you tell them that? Oh, and let's be clear. Even though we're talking in general about people and women and gays, it's all of them. all of them don't like us. Straight, gay, bisexual, like when it comes to trans women specifically, everybody feels like we are the beneaths.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I see a man that get fucked in his ass and suck dick to talk about you're more than me, sweetie, they look at all of us the same. If I'm a faggot, you're a faggot.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you kept your beard or you use your deep voice or you can hang out with certain places and everybody may not know, once they find out you suck dick, just like when they find out that I have a dick, we're all the same.
Yeah. But it never registers. It never registers. And this is why we can never bond as a community together,
And that's
because
sad.
we're so segregated within.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to ask you this, Cherry. You have been vocal about not allowing a motherfucking man to play with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been vocal about letting them know, bitch, you walk, and hey, I ain't got no problem with it, because this is the way I feel. Me. I feel like this. If you fuck with me, ain't no motherfucking, it's no holds barred.
No. Why should there be?
I put the disclaimer on the front door.
Yes.
You knock on my fucking door with your shotgun, I'm coming out with a Uzi, bitch. I'm unloading on your ass.
Yes.
So anybody that comes into gets in with the big balls to come in there and think that you telling lies,
Mm-hmm.
or you just talking shit about, I'm gonna fuck you up, you fuck with me, they get exactly what they deserve.
Absolutely.
And I see a lot of discourse and a lot of conversation around you, like when stuff come out, it's like, there she go out in the man again, somebody gonna kill her, somebody, like these are conversations that keep around.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all she do, and blah, 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 and whoop-de-whoop. The very first time I ever saw you wear a man out, I saw you driving him to his job.
Uh-huh.
I saw you driving him to his job, and went to his job, tore him up at his job. Why? What did he do?
Let me be honest. In that particular video, it was not what people thought it was.
Tell me.
That particular video, I had met this guy, and girl, that was really in the first 24 hours of us meeting. People thought we were in a relationship. I went to his job. No, what it was this guy I was talking to, I had met him the day before, and I asked him, when we growing and evolving, you want to know what bitches you fuck with, because I don't need no hoes coming around, He lied to me and told me, oh, I don't mess with trans girls, you da-da-da-da-da. And mind you, I was younger. This is about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And,
well, I've known you for way longer than 10 years, but that's the first time I ever saw you do that.
But I do want to finish that story, but I'm going to tell you why as well. He had a job interview. We was at a job interview. He was getting a second job. And in the midst of me waiting on his interview, girl, I had posted him on my social media. And, the people was like, oh, I know him. You know how they go.
The girls.
I know him. He lives here. His name is such and such, da-da-da. And, bitch, because you lied to me, I went boom.
Oh, Lord.
Like, if we could just wrap it up. And truth be told, if y'all do remember that video, y'all never saw me say anything to anybody. I ended the video. I didn't tell his job nothing. I think I like to get a row out of them. Like, stop playing with people, because you don't know who you playing with. There are girls that will sit in the car and cry about it, but there's also a bitch that will go into your job and destroy your life.
Well, you did terrorize that man.
I did terrorize him, but I didn't tell them nothing. I asked for the manager and I ended the video. And when I ended the video, I walked out. So
that's the truth.
That's the truth. And if you go look at the video, if y'all go find the video, you will see you never saw me.
That video has so many views. It was all over. It was everywhere.
Yes.
It was like, that was we had been talking way before then.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But that was like the first time I saw you like have an altercation with a gentleman.
Yeah.
Then we moved down the line.
Mm-hmm.
And then because you did that video that had that massive amount of views.
Yes, millions.
Of views.
Yeah.
That stuck with you.
I'm learning today.
That stuck with you. And that video stuck with you, and it became like a mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had another altercation.
But let me say this. It's not a mark that I'm ashamed of.
No, I'm not saying it's a mark, but it became a mark.
Yeah.
I would, if I was a man, if I was a male that was seeking out Cherry the Boom, I would make sure that all my I's were dotted and my T's were crossed.
That's the plan. That's the goal. That's why it's done, and that's why it would keep happening. Stop playing with me. I'm not your baby mama. I'm not your wife. I'm not your girlfriend. When you come over here, come correct. I already have a lot going on. I don't need you playing on my time because you're horny. Sweetie, and I'm going to gag you every time you play with me. You know how these men be.
Oh, trust.
I'm just not the girl that's gonna play with you. And because I know what really gets them out of their comfort zone, I know what really gets up under their skin, it's okay for them to be deadbeat fathers. It's okay for them to beat on women. It's okay for them not to have a job. It's okay for them to live off women. But if you tell their little secret, it's the end of the world.
For them.
Welcome to Doomsday, bitch. I'm going straight there.
Fucking with the boom, you're doomed.
Bitch. and it's because y'all care so much about what society says.
Fucking with the boom, you're doomed.
They care about that only, and because that's what they only care about, that's where I'm going every time.
Well, you gotta understand that that's the only thing women care about. Women don't give a fuck if they got six kids. They don't give a fuck if they robbed the bank up the street. They don't give a fuck if they just fucked a bitch two bitches last night. You wrapped up with a punk? You gay? Oh, so you got VD?
And my whole thing is, if you are out here moving in that way, because I don't believe every man should have to tell his business who he sleep with.
I don't think so either.
I don't think that, but I also don't think that you should be ashamed of it. One, or two, and thirdly, don't be out here living no lie and having secrets and playing with people.
But I don't think that's our place to push them out of the.
No. It's not our place to push nobody out of nothing. But my advice to you is don't have a secret and come over here playing with me.
Playing on my time. So let me ask you a question. I don't know if I want you to be honest with me, because I know you will.
Absolutely.
Because we have that type of relationship. That we have countless NFL, NBA. That's a part of what we girls do. I don't think nobody will ever understand the relationship between the transgender woman and the athlete.
And the rappers.
And the rappers.
And the niggas that work at McDonald's.
Yeah, but them niggas, but we talking about the relationship that the trans woman and the athlete have. That's from all sports. And the rapper. That we don't understand. I want to talk about that one boy in particular.
Yes.
The one that got drafted. Now, what happened? Did he just inbox you and was playing and then deleted the messages?
See, for me, and always don't come playing with me. I think a lot of these men, they think a lot of us are groupies because there's a lot of
female groupies.
Desperate bitches.
There are a lot of female groupies.
Desperate, horny punks.
And it's a lot of tired ass punks.
Yeah, and I think that because a lot of these men feel like they have a certain clout, that they have this air and that everybody wants me. No, sweetie, you're not subjected to having to pay as well. So you will come correct. You will. And what pissed me off with him is that after you realized that I needed my change, you tried to go delete all the messages. I'm like, fuck this bitch. I ain't got to give you. You don't even know who you playing with, sweetie. I am the screenshot queen. And it's because I know how people play.
Yeah.
You can't play with me. And I don't need nobody to agree. I don't need nobody to understand. Because you're not treated how I'm treated. You're not looked at how I'm looked at. So if you're going to come to me, at least care enough to be like, well, let me help the bitch out with a bill or two.
Right. Because you know I got to come.
It ain't no different from these bitches that sleep with other women's husbands. Back in the day, you know, when women used to sleep with other women's husbands, the man like, let me leave her a little something. I don't want no problem. That's what it is.
You know, I got to be honest.
And the truth be told, girl, I don't watch sports. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I don't watch sports either.
Yeah.
I don't really know that. Like, when I was in the business, I never knew that they were really athletes until they got in there, and I was just like, who? Or when they wired me money, and I'm like,
yeah, I'm not no groupie. I'm not looking for who's popping. Because truth be told, men who are not as popular and famous spend more money.
They spend money.
I'm not a groupie.
They spend money.
Yes, I don't care about. And honestly, I didn't know about who he was and what came out until all of it hit the fan.
Right. And then everybody was on the side like he didn't know. Oh, girl, I'm so over that he did. I'm so over. Yeah, right. I'm so over that.
The excuses after excuses for these men. Anything to hate us. That's what I was talking to Miss Mary about earlier before we recorded. anything. You could have receipts, prove everything. I mean,
because I'm gonna get there. Because I definitely want to talk about that.
I don't even want to get that clout chasing ass.
No,
faggot.
we're not gonna call no name.
Okay. Because, girl, she's still talking about it.
Really?
Last night, I had to air that hoe out again. Clout is real.
Yes. And sometimes those men like that shit too.
Yeah.
Don't be no fool.
Yeah.
Them men like that shit too.
Mhm.
Because I feel like anybody that know your rap sheet, that come play on your top,
Mm-hmm.
they want that type of noise.
No shade.
I feel that.
No shade.
Because I've been looking at it like, bitch, there are girls on the internet that you can't pass me on the internet. Sorry, bitch. You can't pass the TS on the internet. You can't pass Cherry on the internet. You can't pass the girls that are notorious transsexuals. Notorious.
Come on, notorious.
Transsexual.
Yes. Yes.
Notoriously trans.
And
sexual.
proud.
Open.
Proud.
Will tell you, suck my dick.
Literally.
Bitch.
No teeth.
Play pussy. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Will tell you this.
Yes. Yes.
So you got a kink. This got to be some kind of kink.
Yeah.
For me to tell you what, to come over here play on my top,
Mm-hmm.
knowing I'm gonna put your house, your phone, your kids, everybody up there. Everybody got it.
Stop playing.
I will tell you that times have changed me.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to watch stuff going on like this, my stance used to be like, well, the girls know that the boys kill and this and the other, that the boys will kill you for doing shit like that. The reason why the boys kill and get away with it is because don't nobody tell who them boys be. I remember one night.
Oh, I'm so glad we're talking about this.
I remember one night when I used to walk the streets in Miami,
Mm-hmm.
I got raped, robbed, and kidnapped. Right? I want you to listen very closely. Raped, robbed, kidnapped,
Mm-hmm.
raped, and robbed. It went in that order. Kidnapped, raped, and robbed. You know who knew who the boys was? The girls.
Mm-hmm.
The girls knew who he was that did it to
Mhm.
me. Because they knew exactly where to come find me.
Mm-hmm.
You know why he ain't getting no time and all this shit? Because when they captured, because the girls didn't say nothing.
Mm.
The girls. The other trainees,
Mm-hmm.
they never said anything.
Yeah.
So he went back to his life.
Mm-hmm.
I was raped, robbed, and kidnapped.
And you had to deal with it.
And I had to deal with it. Diamond Styles, who I love, did a video review over talking about whatever was going on with you and that boy, whatever.
Who is Diamond Styles?
Diamond Styles, she's on YouTube. She did.
Okay.
Her, and then listening to you, it all made my perspective start wounding up.
Mm-hmm.
Diamond said, a nigga don't get to come in my motherfucking life.
Is she trans?
Yes, she's trans. I want you to look up.
Okay.
I love Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga don't get to come in my motherfucking life, hurt me, lie to me, do ill shit to me, and then go the fuck home and act like and live his whole life like ain't nothing going on. And some shit happened to me. He watching TV and flipping the channel like, oh well. She said, and that stuff I said, eat them up, bitch. I was gonna say, eat them bitches up.
Mm-hmm.
Because they get to do all types of shit to us and fall under, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody believe them.
And that's why I make it known, because bitch, you did know.
Everybody believes them.
Everybody.
But the question that I have always had,
But wait, hold on, sister. Everybody don't believe them. They run with it because they hate us that much.
Yeah. But the question I've always had is, I can tell by your shoulders, I can tell by your eyelids, I can tell by your throat. Look at your Adam's apple, your feet long, your hands big, you're tall, you're wide, your body shape wrong, your head too big. So, if all this is the telling factor, and you females that say, okay, no, I know y'all ain't us, we ain't the same. And then you niggas that be like, can't nothing fool me. I know a woman from a blah, blah, blah. How do y'all always let your homeboy get away with I didn't know? Or your baby daddy get away with, I didn't know. Or your cousin get away with, I didn't know. Or your uncle get away with, I didn't know. Or your friend or your I didn't know. How do y'all let them get away with it? How? Because in just the same breath, you said can't nobody trick you.
But do you know that's a thing, though? The I don't know has become a thing.
Well, it's always been.
Yeah, like, I'm starting to realize more so recently, it's a thing where they know exactly what they're doing, but if they say I didn't know, with them knowing the world
Well, that's
already...
how that boy got off. That boy.
Which boy?
That's in the league now. He got off with the I didn't know. You know those people fixed that up for him.
Do what you need to do, but I know.
Or I do too.
The world knows. Clean it up however you may, but bitch, you know. And a thing with it is, the truth gonna always come out. I may have been the first person. Something else is gonna happen. It's gonna be another girl he played with. It's gonna be something else. And they go like, girl, Cherry. That's how that type of shit always goes.
Because they never stop.
Because I don't know if you heard about recently, around my birthday a few weeks ago, the dude that sent me the $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, they fucked up my bank account. Everybody was just like, why don't you just get a new account?
Yeah, Navy Federal was
Why
tied
don't you
for
just
that.
get a new account? I had all the proof, all the receipts. They don't care about us. And that's why I go so hard for us. Because when I go hard for me, I know there are girls that I'm going hard for as well.
Did Navy Federal send you your money?
They gave me my money, but
Yeah.
I do not have my account.
Now, as an older woman, to a sister, a niece, a daughter, have them niggas wire you that money.
I'm learning.
Have them wire you that all my NFL, NBAs. Oh, because I do have them too. I want you girls not to be fooled.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever be fooled. Don't you ever be fooled. I am TS Madison, bitch. Don't you ever be fooled. Have them wire you the money.
Mm-hmm.
Wire. Because they can't never take that back.
Girl.
Get in your motherfucking car, right up there and pick up that wire. Wire the first half and the second. Because anything that they can go in the bank account and redo, they can't go get that back.
But what I don't understand with these men who have so many secrets, like, bitch, why are you playing with people?
It's a kink. It seems like it's a kink or a fetish.
It's because so many girls just deal with it, and a lot of girls don't have the platforms that we have that people will listen to.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Bitch, that is what it is. They get used to a girl go put it on their Facebook and get 20 likes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or a girl might post it in the local town and only the people in that town will know. But bitch, our voices reaches the masses.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm not playing with them, bitch.
Yes.
Stop playing if you have a secret and you don't want your secret out. And you know, they only capitalize and talk about when we are outing men. There are several men that I have great relationships with.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't even feel right even thinking about talking about them or discussing them.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of you who feel like I could do what I want to y'all and get away with it, you can't do it to every girl.
So each time they do it, you gonna tear them up, Cherry? Each and every time?
No, well, girl, if I'm gonna be honest, each time I want to do it. But I do be thinking sometimes, girl, I be going real hard. But bitch, and I don't want that image out there, but if it's necessary, if it pisses me off, yes. The Navy Federal, bitch, I had access to your wife in an hour before I made my flight. Girl, I was in Mexico with $0. I get to the airport to transfer money to get my little souvenirs and all.
Oh, this one I want you. Take me from the beginning of that story to the end. Take me. Cause I'm listening. They may not listen. I'm listening. Take me.
So, girl, I met the man. He found me on X, and he was calling for a FaceTime show. And he sent me my coin. And in the midst of us chatting, I got a mouthpiece, bitch. I know how to work a nigga. And we were talking, and he was like, "I want to see you." Well, sweetie, I'm available, but I need my deposit. Bitch, it can happen as soon as you. So, girl, long story short, he ended up sending me $3,000. And I ended up telling him, like, well, my birthday is this week. Come to Mexico with me. Come to Cancun with me. And he was like, well, I can't because I'm married. And I was like, oh, okay, well, when I come back from my trip, and he was handsome. He wasn't no bad-looking man,
Is he your type?
Actually, he is.
You like dark-skinned men?
Dark-skinned, tall, mature. His business was together. Money obviously was not an issue. Girl, that's what I need. And when he saw me, I think what made him mad is that he saw me in Cancun with another man.
Oh, he was jealous.
And with my phone really not working out of the country, it was kind of like, I didn't know he had been messaging me and stuff. I pull up to the airport trying to transfer some money and log into my Navy Federal account, and
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
And I'm like, okay, well, girl, maybe, it's just something going on, a little freezed up or whatever. So I call. And the lady was like, oh, yeah, I see that there's a hold on your account, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on, but I just need a couple of dollars until I get home and we'll fix this out in the morning. She's like, well, unfortunately, I can't do that because it's under suspicion for fraud. I'm like, bitch, I'm thinking that they saying there was a lot of spending because I'm out of the country and they saw a lot of,
transactions.
Yeah, I'm like, fraud. And so she was basically like, I can't help you. And as we were hanging up the phone, I said, well, how much was it for fraud? And when she said $3,000, girl, I don't got niggas sending me $3,000 every day. I knew exactly who it was. And bitch, before I got on my flight,
has he responded to you?
no, I don't need him to because I got a hold to his wife.
Let's go deeper. What did the wife say?
Boo-hoo. Just cried.
Now, I'm going to ask you this because I know we have an audience that's going to be watching. Did that bring you comfort that his wife cried?
If I can be honest, girl, when she cried, I didn't even go in. Because it had nothing to do with her. I was just trying to destroy him. And as much of a bitch I can be, I'm not a fucked up person. And I heard the baby in the background crying. I heard her crying. And I just hung up the phone.
What did you tell her?
I told her nothing. She already knew who I was.
Well, from the post.
The public got it to her. Like, girl, the people knew where he worked. And my beef is not with her. You know what I'm saying? But, ma'am, and girl, with Gagnon, a lot of people say, I feel so bad for her. Girl, I was like, girl, fuck her. Bitch.
I'm stuck in Mexico,
girl,
bitch.
No shade. Like, girl, what if it was one of those trips where I didn't get a round trip home and I was just staying as long as I wanted to stay? What if I didn't have an all-inclusive and my shuttle was included in my hotel and stuff?
Girl, I'd have wired you some money to get home, girl.
Girl.
I'd have bought you a flight to get home.
But who is he to inconvenience my life?
Correct.
I shouldn't have to call you.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have to call my mom. I shouldn't have to call my supporters. I shouldn't have to call nobody when I already have it. You don't get to inconvenience me and go on about your merry little way. Because if I was any other trans girl, if I was the average trans girl, it would have happened. I would have been stranded and my story would have never been told. He would be over there with his family, his wife, living their best life. Not on my watch.
I want to ask you two more things, and then I want to, because I just need to. We're gonna move it to something sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you that about the wife part because I saw people, even when I was talking about it on my show, I seen the women saying, "Y'all punks be trying to hurt the women," and it's just like.
It's not about you,
it's
bitch.
Like, why don't you have vitriol for this nigga?
Fuck that. Why do they always have to say something? We're not the ones in the bedroom. You're not sending me money. I'm not coming to see you. You're not coming to see me. Shut the fuck up. That's how I feel when it comes to them hoes. Like, girl, how do you pop up in a situation where you have nothing to do with it?
Well, it's their husband, Cherry.
Well,
they
deal with your husband.
That's what I'm saying.
You should have nothing and you should feel nothing towards us. Would it have been better if it was a cisgender woman? Lies and deceit is lies and deceit.
I think that the wound goes deeper when it's us.
You think so?
Yeah, when the wound goes deeper, because they equate us. We're men. We're men.
Well.
And so.
Your husband like men then. Because it's beyond who we are. How y'all look at us has nothing to do with reality. It's called gay, it's called DL, it's called all of this because y'all call it that. Men like women. And we are women that they like.
Mm-hmm.
All women are different.
Mm-hmm.
From race to size to color to hair texture to shapes to sexuality to body parts.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Get over it. Get over it. And I honestly feel like if these women would shut the fuck up and allow people to be free, it would be no outing.
Well,
it would be no outing. If men could honestly go to a woman and be like, yes, and it's starting to slowly happen, but there are a small group of men that will say, I'm attracted to all women, including trans women. They immediately, especially from our community, the Black community, why would a man tell you the truth and he can't tell you the truth? And when we all know majority of the time niggas are dogs, so they're going to say and do whatever they need to do to get what they want, which is sex.
Do you ever think you're going to be loved truly?
Loved truly. Absolutely.
Without money?
Wait, you said, do I think I would be able to be loved truly without money?
Without money.
What do you mean?
Without it being transactional.
Yes, when I meet a man that knows that providing is part of being a man of a household.
It's still transactional.
No, Maddie, I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree. I think that nowadays men don't have to be men no more. A man should want to take care of who he says he likes and loves.
But at what point do you not need to be taken care of?
What do you mean?
All right.
Every woman wants to be kept.
Yes, we all do.
Even if you are a breadwinner, even if we're dealing with a man that might not have what we have or what we have, we still want a man that can come to the table
with
and do
something. I got it. Well, for me, I resonate so much with you because there are pieces of me that when I look across the table. When I was heavily a sex worker, I had told myself that my life was never going to be. I was never going to be in a great relationship until I was done with the work, with the sex work. I was never going to be in a great relationship, even if I dated somebody that I was doing content with. I was never going to have a successful, prosperous relationship in that field.
So why are people who are not in that field don't have?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I'm no longer in that field. No longer in that field. I don't sell pussy on the side. I don't suck dick on the low, regardless of whatever raggedy bitch get on the motherfucking internet and say, bitch, I make money.
Yeah.
I make lots of money because my name is TS Madison, bitch. I make lots of motherfucking money. And so, I've been wounded by what I've seen. And I don't think that it's necessarily a wound. I've been awakened. Let me rephrase that. Not wounded. I've been awakened. And because I've been awakened, I'm over here in this area in my life, and I'm like, all of them ain't right. And they don't have enough money to give me. Girl, I made $100 and some $1,000 last week. There are people that make that. It take a year for them to do that. I did that last week. 125 to be exact. Last week. Okay? There are people that work a year to receive that. 2 years. So, what a man gonna bring me that don't make no money like that?
But Maddie, if we go be real, I didn't make $125,000 last week. So we're talking from two different girls' aspects. You know what I'm saying? We just go be real. I need a man. Not that I need him, but I have the choice not to deal with a man that's not. If life was grand and I had everything that I needed and wanted, yes, I would probably go find a broke nigga and just live happily ever after.
No, I don't want no broke nigga. But I also know a lot of times men can't really match me. Because I made 120.
But he doesn't need to match you in order to be a provider for you.
Right. That's the point I'm making. I want somebody that matches my energy. I want somebody that matches my emotion. I want somebody to respect that. Nigga, I can buy anything I motherfucking want. Including a nigga if I wanted to if I wanted. Because it ain't tricking, bitch, if you got it. You feel me? So I can do the things, I can move around and do the shit that I want to motherfucking do when I want to do it, okay? But I still want you to provide for me.
Yes.
So I get what you're saying. Buy me dinner.
No, bitch.
Buy me dinner. Romance me. Take me there. Do things like you know, because I know that there might be even, and I intimidate men that have money because there are men that have money that they'll chop it up with me, and I'm like, oh, That's cute. I
Yeah.
could do that.
And I think that has a lot to do with it. When a man can't make you melt like the average woman, they either are, like you said, intimidated. They're either intimidated or they just don't want nothing to do with it. So when you ask me, will I ever be able to be in a relationship and it's not financial? I'm not always looking for something that's financial. I'm just not dealing with something that doesn't make sense.
Got it.
Like, let's be real. I'm not sitting with a man that is not going to pay my rent and telling me that I can't get money from elsewhere. No, I'm not. Not to say it's right or wrong, but I'm not. The man that I want, the woman that I am, is going to be with a man that provides. Because don't get me wrong, this is not the long-term goal. Escorting and making content, that's not the goal, but that's what pays the bills.
And this is why we're wrapping up in this space right here. What is the long-term goal? Cherry the Boom. What do you see for you in 2 years? I ain't even gonna go 5. What do you see for you in 2 years?
Honestly, Maddie, I want what God wants for me. I don't know, because I never thought I would be here today. As I was getting ready to come here, when I hear my name in a sentence with yours, when you reach out to me, when we converse, I am humbly grateful.
Because I love you.
And I love you. So the fact that God has put me in a place to where I'm in the same room with icons such as yourself, I am really grateful and humble. Yes, I know I'm Cherry the Boom, but I also know that God has made a way out of no way.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what's in store, but as I was getting ready this morning and listening to my gospel, it was like, Lord, I want whatever you want for me. I don't really have a plan. I'm going to keep moving and making moves daily.
But I know you say you want whatever the Lord has for you, but what do you tell the Lord that you want specifically? Because I'm going to tell you how it works for me. I want whatever God got for me, but I also tell God, I want to live comfortable for the rest of my life.
Yes.
I don't want to ever have to go back in that space where I'm sucking dick and getting fucked and doing all this stuff. I enjoyed it. I did. But I also was awakened in many different areas than just awakened from, it's just like hoes thought that we was on the same level because the peon ass niggas calling me. Ho, we not the same.
At all.
We not the same, ho. We not.
At all.
And also, I want to do more than just that.
Absolutely.
You have to tell the universe, God, I want what you got for me. But God, you told me in your word, since we're both church girls, you told me in your word, I have not because I asked not. God, I want a successful business off of my name.
Yes.
I want my name to make me prosperous. Not my pussy, not my face, not my dick, not my ass. I want my name.
Absolutely.
I want my name to make me a fortune. For me, my family, to provide for me. I want to be able to tell a nigga that they ain't got it. It's all right, you ain't got it, boo. I don't need it. Don't come over here with that. I want to be able to, I shoe niggas. Get out of here. Rich nigga be talking about, oh, I got another, so I can buy that too. What are you talking about? What are we doing long-term together as far as together, if we made it together? I'm in that space of that's the type of person that I may deal with down the line. I'm not really all the way there yet. I'm still working on that. But I want you to leave this place. I want you to go home and say, yes, God, I want what you have for me, but this is what I also want. You to provide for me.
And I think that's where the Now podcast has come into play because a couple of months ago, I had opened a salon. And I was going to go back to doing what I knew, but that's not my passion. And that's not how I created and built the brand Cherry the Boom. It was not from doing makeup. That's something that I'm good at, but that's not my passion. And my passion is showing girls like me and people like me and just real people that we have a voice. And you change the world by being you. And the fact that God has allowed me to be where I'm at today just by being myself, I let the shop go. I started my podcast. This is what I want to do.
And you wrote a book.
I wrote a book.
Yes.
Because my story needs to be heard.
Yes, it does. Yes.
And a lot of people, like you said earlier, oh, she's angry. I'm not angry anymore.
No, I don't think you're angry.
No, I'm saying that's what they say. Oh, she's angry. Even if I am or was, I had reason. And I need people to understand people aren't who they are today for no reason. So yes, I want what God has for me. But I want to keep doing this.
Tell God.
Yes.
Tell God that.
Yes,
Tell
Lord.
God to enlarge your territory.
Enlarge my territory.
I tell God this all the time, that I want him, them, they, she, it, the universe, whatever, enlarge my territory.
Amen.
Enlarge it.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So that I can be what you need me to be. I need you to, my presence is my motherfucking advocacy. My goddamn visibility is my activism, or however way you want to put it. I want to be a beacon. I want to be an example. I want to be this. I want to have my life to be an example.
Mm-hmm.
The good, bad, the indifferent, the ugly, all of it.
And speaking of God, I want people to know while we're on this podcast that he uses all of us.
Every one of us.
They love to count us out.
With dick. Listen, God gave us them dicks, and he told me he ain't taking mine.
Yeah.
That's why my motherfucking shit still work. That's why your motherfucking shit still work. It don't work just in case a nigga need to suck that motherfucker. Yeah. But if a nigga need to suck that motherfucker, he will. If I gotta pull them knee pads out the goddamn closet for him.
Okay.
But I'm happy with all areas and all pieces of me, just like you're happy with all areas and all pieces of you. But Cherry, I really want you to be specific in your conversation with the Creator on what you want him, however you see him, them, they, she, to provide for you for the ladder of your life. Because we both outlived the expectancy of trans women. We've both outlived that life expectancy of trans women. And so this means that there's a purpose.
Yes.
There's a purpose for our elevation. There's a purpose for our presence. There's a purpose for our, because it's a lot of girls. Everybody ain't getting them eyes. I don't give a fuck how pretty they is or real or bad. They not getting those eyes. We get those eyes.
Yeah.
So there's a purpose for that.
Amen.
There's a purpose. So just talk to God and ask him to enlarge your territory outside of this. He did good in that.
Yeah.
Because he gave you that sex territory too. Don't you be no fool. Don't be no fool.
Yes, ma'am.
But when the time for the door for that to close it and don't look back.
Yes.
Do not. I don't even look at that shit.
And that's what I tell people. Like when it comes to that, it's not a goal, but bitch, when you're paying your bills, you're paying your bills. But when God does open that door and it's behind me, it's behind me.
He's opening.
I'ma always be a sex symbol.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
Yes, get said. You see how you told me you ran across an old video, me back, bitch, them niggas still write me, say, come back to the game. I'm like, nigga, I'm sorry. I'm good.
Okay.
But God got you here for a purpose.
Amen.
Always ask him to reveal his purpose for you daily.
Daily.
Not just daily, reveal it. And if it is for me to do, make a way for me to do it. Because I can. I can do it.
Amen.
You can do it. You see what all the shit you persevere through, all the things, all the bad mouthing, all the stuff, all the near-death experiences, all the time. You've persevered through that. And there's a purpose. Enlarge my territory, Lord. Don't forget I told you that.
Yes, ma'am.
And when your territory is enlarged, be like, that fat bitch over there told me to ask for this. And like my shit, it's large.
Yes.
You know? Lord, I send healing. I send protection. I send love to my sister, daughter, niece, Cherry over here. Cover her, Lord. Enlarge her territory. Enrich every ground that she walks on, Father God. Father God, I ask you to, whatever hindering spirits that are around her, that are trying to hinder her anywhere in her life, that you remove those spirits from around her, Lord. And Lord, I ask you humbly to keep my baby protected from anything.
Amen.
Because I love her. Amen.
Amen.
Now, we at the end of the show, Cherry.
Yes, we
are.
And
at the end of the motherfucking show, there's a thing that I call Ban It, Bitch. This is how it works. Now, my name is TS Madison, and if I ran the world, I'd ban. This is how it goes. So this is what we do, and this is how it goes. So I'm going to start it off, and then you do it. My name is TS Madison, and if I ran the world, I would ban them trying to put DL and Trey in the same sentence. Because, bitch, I'm from a time where the DL nigga was just a DL, and he was with the gay boys, and he was like the gay boys and stuff like that. He ain't like the motherfucking the damn trans and the damn women. The Trey liked the girls, and they liked the women, the girls. They liked the girls. So I want to ban all of this, trying to loop these terms and shit together. I really want to ban terms. How about that? I want to ban all the motherfucking terms and labels and shit that we put on each other. Just let the dicks hang and the pussies loose. God damn it. I'm tired of you got to be this if you do this.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker have an experience with somebody, that don't make them that. I can lay down right now with a woman. I don't want no woman after that. I just lay down then. God damn it. That don't make me
Right.
I'm already a heterosexual. I'm just a heterosexual motherfucking transsexual. So I want to ban motherfucking label. All right. So now you say, hey, my name is Cherry the Boom, and you got a minute, and then the producers will tell you 30 seconds.
Wait, so if I was what?
My name is Cherry the Boom, and if I ran the world, I would ban. And then whatever come to your mind, you just read. You got a minute to ban it. And why?
That's my makeup okay, girl. You done made me.
Girl, that's what we got. We real shit, you know. I had to pray that over you because I love you.
Amen. I love you.
Don't you know that? Don't you never let no bitch tell you I don't. Go ahead. Let's do this bad bitch. Goddamn.
Okay. My name is Cherry the Boom, and if I ran the world, I would ban churches from pushing people of LGBT experience out of the door. Yes, I would ban that because there's a lot of people who are under the impression that God does not love us. And I think that's why it's so easy for them to say that we don't belong or we're not human and we're not loved. Because if God doesn't love you, who should? But he does. So I think that all across the world, if I could ban anything, I would ban those pastors from shunning people because God is a God of love. And I think that everybody deserves love. So yes, ban it. Ban those homophobic performances at church. Ban those toxic mindsets. Ban those evil people. Because church people ain't God people.
Oh.
Let's talk about it.
That was a minute. All right. We did it? All right. Cherry, you know I love you.
I love you, girl.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Do you feel like you got it all out? Is there any last thing that you want to say? Do you want to tell the people where to follow you and what you got going on? Tell them in the microphone. This it right here.
Yes, you guys. My podcast, again, is Cherry on Top on YouTube. My IG is Miss Cherry the Boom. My TikTok is Miss Cherry the Boom. And come follow and love on me.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, that's it. We did it, y'all. All right, honey. This is TS Madison and Cherry the Boom out. Bye, y'all.